This next part is about creating Luma masks and using them. I'm going to create some glittery text to intro our space scene. To do that, I'll start with a block of text. Maybe this is about a space tour. I'll increase the size of the text. I'm going to make the text not italic. I'll put it right here for now. I'm pre-copying this layer to create a place to create the glittery text. Go into Layer, Pre-compose, and I'll call this Title. Moving all attributes inside, which there are no attributes, but it's a good choice for this. I'm going to double click into the title composition, and this is where we'll create the space text. We're going to repeat the star field. The most efficient choice is just to copy and paste the star field previously done. Here, I'll just quickly go over creating the star field again. So right click, New Solid. On top of this solid, I'm going to drag it to the background for now. On top of this solid layer, going to apply fractal. And there's the fractal noise on it. Going to animate the fractal. Under evolution, just option click it. And for the piece of code that will drive the fractal, it's going to be time multiplied by, let's say, 200. And that will make this fractal animate. I'm going to make the fractal look more like stars. So that means going to transformation. Under scale, typing in number 2, or maybe 5. So now there's a snowy background moving around. Next, to make this look more glittery or star looking, I'm going to apply a curve to this fractal. And going to pull that curve down this way. Since it's not a star field, it's more about glittery effect. I'm going to leave higher density. And almost there. Going to go under the contrast for the fractal. And play with the contrast and brightness. Okay. Now to create an outline of this text that is the glittery part, first I'm going to duplicate this text block, Command D or Control D if you're on a PC. I'm going to hide the background one, which is this space tour, which is the second one. I'm going to go to this word space tour and look under its character. And the option I want is a stroke with no fill. So I'll just click this swap fill and stroke switch to create this. I'm going to increase the stroke amount. Right now it's 1 pixel. And I'll type some even number like 4. Zoom in a little bit. And this is what I'm going to use as my Luma mask. Luma masks use light to cut into a background. I'm going to move this stroke right above this background, which a better name for instead of this would be fractal background. Making sure these 2 buttons are checked, and when they're blue, they're checked. The lower left and the lower second one in from the left. Going to this glitter fractal layer under track matte, going to Luma matte and selecting space tour 2, which is this one, which is the stroke. Going to the beginning, and there's the glittery effect. I want it to be faster than this, so that just has to deal with the evolution of the background. So I'm going to expand the evolution layer, and instead of times 200, maybe it's going to be times 1,000. And there's our glittery layer. I preserved the inside, which is the original space tour, so I could underlay the stroke with it. So this way I could take space tour and put it all the way at the bottom of the stack. So I could put underneath the glitter some solid color. I'm going to go back to the main scene, which is called Final. We can zoom into space glitter right now. To colorize this whole title, click on the title and apply tint to it. Going back under Effects and Presets, selecting Tint, dragging it out to the title, and swapping in colors. And you can experiment what works best for you. there's the inverse. You can also take the opacity down for the title. Maybe 60 would be good. Could leave it higher at 80. Add in a glow on top of the title. And play with the glow radius intensity. So there's your introduction to Luma Mask and also how to do something glittery in case you ever have to do that.